Hi everyone, this is Teekwa Scarborough, your virtual assistant coach to help you get more clients and increase your income. I came on today to talk about getting more clients. Who wants more clients? So come on in this evening. I'm going to invite Letitia to join us so we can start. So give me a minute. Here we go. All right, I invited Letitia to join us so we could get started on talking about how to get more clients as a virtual assistant. So yesterday we talked about referrals, how to get clients through referrals. So I hope everyone had time to see the replay. I haven't gotten any comments yet, but there's one person on there that I saw. She saw the replay. So if you've seen the replay, please type in hashtag replay so we know that you saw the video and that if it was helpful or not. So I'm just waiting for some people to come in, and I'm also waiting for Letitia to join us as well. So how is everyone doing tonight? If you're here, please let me know that you're here in the comments. Don't be afraid. Just comment and say here. If you have any questions, we want you to ask questions about getting clients or any other questions we may have. So tonight we're going to talk about virtual assistants, being a virtual assistant on demand. That's another way of getting clients. As soon as Letitia comes on, that's what we're going to talk about tonight. I'm just waiting for her to come on. Give me a minute. Let me send her a little message to see if she is coming. All right, so I am going to start anyway. I'm waiting for her to come on, and she could join us whenever she gets on. I sent her the request, so she should pop in anytime soon. So we're going to talk about being a virtual assistant on demand. So you have your skills. You're very strong in your skills. You know what you know. So we're going to talk about some of those things we can do. So one of the things that you can do as a virtual assistant to be a virtual assistant on demand is in the marketplace. So anywhere online where there is a group of people, a group of professionals, business owners, or anything like that, like for LinkedIn, for example, join those groups on LinkedIn, join the groups in the Facebook groups. Any other avenue that you could find that there is a group or a meetup, join the group. Because a lot of people do not know what a virtual assistant is, and they don't know what a virtual assistant does. And if they can get the help and get an expert in there to tell them, oh, okay, I need this. Do you know how many times I have watched people live stream and they say, oh, they fumbling with something and say, oh my God, I need some help with this, or I have technical issues or whatever. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm not good with this technology or whatever and stuff like that. So if you are a virtual assistant that is technical and you see people that you follow on a daily basis that have those issues, offer your assistance. If there's something that they're struggling with on live stream right there, pop in and say, hey, maybe if you do control blah blah blah, you know, that will help. Try it and let me know if that works. You know, pop in there. You have to find someone that you follow. I'm pretty sure you have a few people that you follow, not the popular people, celebrities and stuff like that. I'm talking about people who are in business, people who you look up to, people who you consider a mentor or someone that you learn from, whether it's like, say, if you're in a social media group or whatever and stuff like that. They may not be virtual assistants, but they may have experience in doing that, and they may need a virtual assistant who does social media management to help them. So these are the things. I see some people have popped in. If you are, please let me know who you are and your name. Again, my name is Teekwa Scarborough. For those who are new to the group, I'm a virtual assistant coach who help you get more clients and increase your income. So yesterday we talked about referrals, getting clients. Today we're talking about being a virtual assistant on demand. So like I was saying, in those groups, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, whatever groups that you could find in the marketplace that you can talk to people and let them know who you are and help them. Sometimes you don't even have to let them know who you are. Just pop in and just offer your advice on certain things so people could get to know who you are and know that you are the expert. There has been plenty of times where I was in the group and I did offer assistance with something, and if there was something that they was having an issue with, they would tag me and say, hey, I know a person who's great at such and such, and they would tag you in the group. So another one is be resourceful. Being resourceful is meaning sharing articles. Sharing articles about the niche that you're in, showing that you read up on and stay current on the things that you do, the expert that you are, the niche that you're in. You want to be well versed and also knowledgeable as a virtual assistant in order for you to give advice. And then if there's a particular article that you read that anybody could share and could learn from that, share it. You could share it in the group, share it with the person that you follow and say, hey, I saw you on live stream and I know you was talking about such and such. Here's a great article that kind of ties into what you was talking about yesterday. And then talk about how it helped you and how there was some extra information that how you inspired them, and you offer those that article to them. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? Trying to see who's in the group, but I can't see for some reason. Well, anyway, so I just saw a thumbs up. So, okay, share articles. And then also books. Do you read books? You, as a virtual assistant or any business owner, you should be reading books. Any books that's in your niche, even if it's not in your niche, that is something that is going to inspire someone. It may be useful to someone, something that helped you in that book. Offer that to someone else and say, hey, this was a great book I read. And then you could also do a synopsis of the book that will help that person with that particular topic or whatever, or maybe it helped you when you were struggling in something. So be resourceful with those articles, those books. Also, we talked about live streaming, about following people when they're talking about something, and if they on live stream and they need assistance, pop in there, say, hey, I've been following you and I see that you struggle with such and such. Offer your assistance. Continue to follow them. You want to be a stalker. Now, this is the time where you want to be a stalker. Not a stalker like you going after a person, asking the person a question. Oh, I want to be a virtual assistant. I could do this and I could do that. No. Stalker means studying them, watching their moves, listening to what they're saying, because you can find out what they're struggling with by the conversation that they have on live stream. Sometimes they come on live streams to educate you in their niche, or sometimes they come on rambling about something that they had a problem with. That's even if you're in the industry of for women, abuse women or whatever and stuff like that. And that's something that you're in, or that's your niche or whatever, you could offer some advice. Well, I work with this lady who had this this problem with this, and it seems like it's similar to your problem, so maybe this may help. This helped this person. This is, I got this from someone else. Give them a tip, or give them an article, or give them whatever it is. Tag them and ask them about it, or tell them about it. Now, another thing that you can do is volunteer. Volunteer your services. Okay, one, you could do it locally. You have businesses in your area, in your town, in your city that could probably use your services. So we're going to use social media as social media management. You're a social media manager, right? And that is your niche, and this is what you like helping clients with. So if you see that a store is struggling, or if you have a store, a favorite store that you go to, get to know who the owner is. Get to know who the right people are to talk to get you in the door. Talk about what you do as a social media. Look, I see that you have X amount of people coming in. If you want to increase the amount of customers or clients or whatever, I can help you with that. One, you're going to show your work. You can share your social media. Two, give them 3 problems that you identify. And then give them 3 reasons why they should give you a chance to increase their likes or the engagement on their page, Facebook page, Instagram, or whatever. And even if they don't have a social media, you can offer, say, hey, I'm a social media management. I have made such and such people volunteers your services in Rocket. Yes. I don't know if Tish is coming on or not, but I did send her the invite. Hey, Tish, how you doing? I'm not sure if you're coming in, but I sent you the invitation. So let me know if you're going to hop on or not. Okay, so where was I? Okay, volunteering your services. So like, go to those local stores, local salons. They have places where they do event planning, where you could order, different things from them, like items. I don't know, like what do you call it? Those pins what's the stores that they sell items to help you for the souvenirs and stuff like that. I'm an event planner. I should know this, right? So even an event planner. If you have someone that you know as an event planner, get into those event planning groups. They are always looking for help. Okay, even when I first started out as an event planner, I went to a conference in California, my brother and I, because we partner in it, and we went to this conference. And then, do you know how many people has says, I'm having an event. If you want to volunteer to get your feet wet and stuff like that, give me a call. Give them your card. Take their card. Sign up for the services. They always offering free. They always like people to volunteer their services to help them out with events. So if that's your niche, even if it's not your niche, it's something to get your feet wet, because they're going to see what you can do virtually, of course, and then they can refer you to other event planners that may need your services. And then that's when they could buy into one of your packages and also hire you for that particular task that you have done for one of the virtual assistants or 2 or whatever, right? So not only is the event planner, not only is it going to help you, it's going to help them. So you want to help them, and you want to always identify the problems and how you can solve them in anything that you're doing. So another thing is tell them the 3 things, and then also say, okay, I can offer you my services for free for a month, 2, or maybe 3 months. I have this one person that I partner with. She's a videographer, and also she owns a network. And what she does is she has clients that she broadcasts their events or commercials or whatever on her network. Okay. So my thing is offer your service. So she has a virtual assistant from another partner of hers that she works with that offered his virtual assistant. He says, hey, I see that you're struggling in social media management. He says, why don't you just borrow such and such to do your Twitter or do whatever. So she hired her, and this virtual assistant is giving her the services for free for 2 months. So she's been rocking it out the park. So we just had a conversation, that she perhaps will hire her, because she does so well. Then also join local groups, local organizations for businesses and stuff like that, because in those organizations or chapters or whatever it is, even if you want to join the event planning chapter, they have different type of chapters for different organizations. Get into those organizations. Some of them you have to pay for, which is fine, because guess what? You're going to be networking with other business owners. And in that network and in those organizations, what they do is they help each other out. When they know that they know someone that may need your service, you will be the first one that they call to say, hey, there's someone in the organization that's a virtual assistant. She's very good. She does this, this, this. Just make sure that you have your card with your information on it to give to the people in the chapter so they can just give them out. And don't just give them one. Give them maybe like 10 of them so they could give them out to other people. So those are some of the things that I wanted to talk about as far as being a virtual assistant on demand. Another one is create networking. Yes. Okay. So networking. So Letitia wanted me to talk about networking. Networking is, yes, a big deal. So you want to network with people, go to conference, go to seminars. We spoke about this before. You want to network with people. So even in those organizations or chapters that you're going to join, that's networking. And you want to offer service within that network. Say, hey, let me prove to you that I can grow. They have problems too. They have problems that you're going to be sitting there listening and identifying what the problems that they have. And I would sit there for maybe like a month or so just to listen. And I would just take notes, write, and strategize. Because when you in the business, you have to learn how to strategize. Not just go in and say, hey, I'm a virtual assistant. But no, sometimes you got to sit back and you just have to listen and you have to observe. That's what you have to do. You have to learn how to study people, study the business, and just not hop into it too fast. You have to be able to be on point. So when you have all your things ready and you've written down and have your notes and you practice in the mirror, your pitch or whatever you want to say to this particular person, and I want to challenge everyone to at least pitch to 5 people, but not just pitch. I want you to go on social media and I want you to pick 5 people that you're going to follow. You know what? Maybe not 5. Let's do 2. I'm going to make it easy on you. Do 2 people that you're going to follow. Study them. Listen to them. Go onto their live streams. Follow them. Get the notification that they're on live. Hop on live and listen. And come back and tell me what you observed from that. And then maybe we can help you strategize on how you can land that person as a client. So that's one thing Letitia and I will do for you. 2, I challenge you for 2 people that you follow, whether you're in a group, someone on social media, or you are at the local store or salon, nail place, whatever it may be. I challenge you to stalk 2 people and come back. Tell us the 3 things that you identify and how you can, the 3 things and steps on how you can solve their problems. I challenge you. That's a challenge. So another thing is your business page. Your business page should be set up where people could easily know how to follow your story. Okay. Now, one suggestion that I'm going to advise is creating a video on your business page. The post is all great. If you're not comfortable with live streaming, that's okay. Video yourself on your phone. If you have a free Zoom account, video yourself there. Introduce yourself, tell you who you are and what you can do. And just say, hey, if you're a client and you're just visiting my page, make it like I did with today I posted something on the Google drawing on how to do that. It was something quick. That's something that you can do. This is for my clients, and I'm going to show you how to navigate through my page. This is the link where you can sign up for consultation. And here is my link to my website where it could tell you all about me and also the packages that I offer. And then identify 3 problems that a client could have and how you can solve it. Don't make the video more than 10 minutes. I will make it maybe like 5 to 8 minutes. 5 to 8 minutes. If you can, identify those 3 problems and also come up with the 3 solutions that you can solve their problem. So that's one thing, just being on demand. As soon as they come to your page, boom, video, bam. Oh, wow, she could do that. Boom, you already got a video on your business page. Another way is to create posts. Carve out some time. There's time management. We talked about time management. Time management is carving out time to dedicate yourself to doing certain things in your business. So you have to carve out, say an hour to do email marketing. Do another hour that's going to do social media posts. So I would create at least 35 posts. Yes, 35 posts around some problems that you identify with some of the potential clients that you may think that need your services, and create some posts around it. And then, do those hashtags on them as well on your page, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, however you want to do it. Create those posts around those problems and how you can solve it. Also, we talked about going into the Facebook groups. Go into the Facebook groups, and one of the things that you can do that is helpful is once you go into the group, go into that search engine and search for particular questions, keywords, or anything like that maybe you can probably answer on that particular post, because it may have been a problem that somebody was trying to resolve and no one has resolved it. They could have got the answer, but so what? Go on there and comment on it, on how you can solve the problem, or give them a tip. This is a tip. This worked for me. Maybe this will work for you. Another thing is, let's see. Okay. Another thing is, if you had clients that you created templates for, and there's no information on it, just a template that helps them. Or if you created a template for yourself to help you, that you think that will help a particular client, go ahead and post those as a freebie. Make it a template. Say, hey, these are the 3 problems that I had identified with one of my clients. One of my clients came to me with this problem, and how I solved that problem by creating this template. If you are interested in this template and it will help you, download this freebie today and tell me if it helped you. And then that's how one way of engaging with your clients or your fellow virtual assistant, because your fellow virtual assistant could use it as well. What else? Another thing, how you could be an on-demand virtual assistant is ebook. Write an ebook. There's a lot of things that you do through trial and error, and through trial and error you can help somebody else with that. So you're a business owner now, right? You're a CEO of your own company, and you may have been struggling with something, and you have worked on it day and night or whatever. Yes, make sure your freebies are easy to implement now. Exactly. So you may have identified a problem that you have, And I'm pretty sure that maybe a potential client or another VA has come up with that same challenge or roadblock. Write down the steps to how you resolve that problem. Step 1, log in. Step 2, go to this link. Step 3, whatever, and stuff like that. And then write something on it. I struggled with such and such and such. I see that this is a popular application or software, and I want to know, I can imagine how many other people is struggling with the same thing. So I came up with this. I decided to write this ebook. You can write it all in your ebook and stuff like that. Have a table of content. It don't have to be a long ebook. It could be an ebook could be 5 pages. It could be 3 pages. You know, get it copyright. Put a nice cover on it and put it out there. Put a title that is catchy for the client to identify what that problem may be. Another thing. Let's see. We basically talked about everything. And another one, last but not least, is blogging. If you're not a blogger, that's fine. But if you like to write, if you have written in a journal one time or another, you can write. If you're not a good writer, it's okay. There are people who can write. You have other fellow VAs who write well and maybe do that for their clients. Why not knock on their door? Knock, knock. I need your help, fellow VA. I need help. Can you please edit my my blog for me? Or you could go to Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com charges from $5 and up to edit. Write everything down. And once you get in there, you search for someone who does editing. Click on the package or pay for it. Or you can even negotiate with people on Fiverr as well. I have done it plenty of times. Editing done for my work. So that's one of the sources that you can do. If it's someone, now if you want to do it for free, get something for free. If you know someone in your family or your friends that you know that they are an exceptional writer, and you want to say, hey, I'll give you $5 per whatever, or $2 per page to edit my work, get somebody to edit the work. Or if someone is nice enough, your friends or family, that will do it for you, maybe like on a monthly basis or as needed, then reach out to them and have them edit your work as well. So there are different ways that you can do that, and you can find help out there through friends and family and people that you have networked with that you know are expert in. And that is basically it. That is all that I had to talk about being a virtual assistant on demand. We also have on Thursdays, like today, we have Pay It Forward, for those testimonials. When you offer those free services, in exchange, you should be asking for testimonials. Testimonials going to build your credibility. That's all I can say about that. Ask for those testimonials. If you're going to offer the freebie for a month, 2 months, 3 months, I would, that first month, how am I doing? If they say, oh my God, you're so awesome, this has helped me a lot, whatever, can you please do me a favor? Can you put that in email? Or can you go on Facebook right now and can you just put that in Facebook or comment? Have your phone ready. Hey, you could just log right in here or ask them to log in and say, can you put that on Facebook or your website or wherever you want your testimonial on demand. You got to ask for what you want. You got to go out there and get it. Get those clients. These are ways to get the clients. So that is all that I have to say tonight about that. So we are going to talk more about getting clients this week or perhaps next week. We probably have another topic tomorrow. We're going to come on. We'll probably have a Q&A about the 2 ways I discussed about getting clients. So yesterday was getting clients through referrals. Today was being a virtual assistant on demand. So if this has helped you in any way, please comment and let me know what you think about it. how it makes you feel. We want to know how you're feeling. We want to know if this is working for you or not. Just let us know. Comment in the video below. So again, for those who joined or who's going to join on the replay, my name is Teekwa Scarborough. I'm a virtual assistant coach to help you get more clients and increase your income. So everyone have a great, blessed night.